BBC.
Yes, so
Wow.
Anthony has his BBC, and I have a pomegranate martini, and I'm hoping you can hear and see us okay. So, pre-music or anything like that. So, I'm going to watch that everybody is in the chat, and hopefully this is going to work.
Internet's being interesting.
Hoping this was going to work. So, hopefully we're live and see us. It would be really, really nice to see that you can see and hear us. It says spinning. So that means, oh man, that means here. Can I, cancel that. I can't really type in here, can I?
No.
Can I type in here? I
No,
can't. You can. You're choppy video, but the sound is great, says Meg.
Okay.
Hello, Meg. So the video, from what I understand on cruise ships, that happens often, is that the video might be pixelated and choppy, but the sound might come through, and then hopefully in time the video quality will get better. So
We're gonna try
D&G
this.
says we are on, and D Adams, hello,
Hello.
says that they can hear and see us. So Jerry Dittrich says, just finishing watching the manscaping ad before the show. Well, fabulous.
We picked that one just for you, Jerry. It came up and said, hey, what does Jerry want? And we said, he wants the manscaping.
for sure.
All the men get manscaping ads.
That is crazy. Hi, Bill Leach. So good to see you. Masters Game in the house, and Allie J. So good to see you. Hi, Sue O'Connor and Carl CMPJ 519. Mary Ellen Dillon is still stuck in ad land. So we do have ads out there so that we can stay monetized. So I hope you guys don't mind supporting the channel with those ads.
Hopefully you don't keep getting ads.
But we don't have any control over manscaping and aim it for you, what you might be interested in. Anthony Simone, hello. I see Carla McClendon and Karen Griswold and Masters Game. Lucretia, hello. Lucretia. You guys, this cruise ship,
I love the Spirit class ships. They have a lot of spirit.
they have a lot of class, actually.
They do, but they have a lot of spirit in that they're kind of a throwback to the nostalgic era of cruising. And,
Pomegranate marching on my
well,
pants.
then that happened. So, but no, they're absolutely beautiful. There's so much intricacy.
There
and
is a
art
lot of detail.
and beauty
Really.
that's really built into
I mean,
the
like,
ship.
look at even up here on the bar up here.
You can kind of see it.
It's like a woman's face.
And this
like
is
a
the one that's not quite. I mean, it's a nice
metal
bar, but it's
cutout.
not like. There's a
Not
lot
the
of great
fanciest
bars.
bar, but oh my goodness.
It's a great.
Oh, what did Blaine just said? Your ship this week has a lot of pride.
Yeah.
It's very, very nice. It's very classy.
It is.
Just like your old school classy
Yeah.
kind of.
And the ship itself has everything that you would expect a Carnival ship to have, including Guy's Burger, but yet it's in a small package.
Yes.
It's not the big.
You have your
grand-
guys and your blue iguana,
Yeah.
cantina,
And you have
your
the sushi,
and you have your rum bar and your
alchemy bar.
and your tequila bar and your alchemy.
Yeah.
They did have chef's table, but we couldn't get in on it.
Right.
They don't have the Italian restaurant, and they don't have like the Mongolian walk
They do have
restaurant.
the steakhouse though.
And they do have steak, and they have the sushi. We're
very
going to
fancy
steakhouse.
steakhouse.
Yes, we're going to their steakhouse is in the whale tail. Like,
Yep.
it's pretty cool.
It's very cool. So
So we are coming to you from the third floor. It's kind of back by where the main dining room is, right
by
off
the,
the.
we're in the aft of the ship.
Yep.
Not the other thing, but it's the aft. FT
Yes,
also.
Mary Ellen Dillon says she loves the Pride. It's
Yeah,
really easy to
it is.
navigate. There's like 3 main floors. 9 is
lovely.
a main floor.
It's got a covered
2 and
Lido,
3 are
partially
main
covered
floor.
Lido. So it's very nice.
Very nice. Okay, D&G Explorer said, is the Carnival Pride in the same class as the Carnival Legend? Good question. Yes.
Yes.
It's Spirit class. Spirit class has 4 ships. So they have the Spirit, the
This last January.
and the Pride. So those 4 ships, and they are laid out like identically.
But they're
except
decorated
they're a
differently.
little bit different, yeah.
They're decorated very
And
differently.
I
The
did
art
not,
is very different.
I didn't notice the whirlpool on the Miracle. I don't think that they had that it had the whirlpool.
Oh, I think it did.
Did it?
Yeah, I think
In
it did. We just
the
didn't do it.
workout area?
Yeah, I don't think we used
I'm
it.
not sure. If anybody knows
They're a
if
little bit
the
different. There's some minor
Miracle had
differences.
like a whirlpool hot tub right smack in the middle of the gymnasium. It was interesting. It's a kind of lifted up kind of center place to have a hot tub,
lot
but it
of
was
the-
really busy a couple nights ago.
Art in here is like a middle-age pre-Renaissance art, which is really kind of cool.
Mary Ellen Dillon had seafood in the buffet area. We want to try that. We've been talking about wanting to try that for sure. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope. Well, take your hat off.
I like it.
Well, he's keeping his
My
lid
thing.
on.
People find
Meg
these
said
things.
the Spirit class ships have a great flow. What's nice also is that you can walk from one end to the other end on those busy floors. That 2, 3, and 9 are the busy floors. 9 is the Lido. 2 and 3 have the main dining room. 2 has the big
Floor 13 is the
casino.
best, by the way.
No, floor 13. Carnival doesn't have them. Hi, Lindy Lou. So good to see you. So we're having just such a nice time with our friends, and some of them are probably at that mega deck party. So I'm thinking, and there is the Love and Marriage show. So that's going
Yeah,
on
that's
right
going
now
on
too.
Right now too. So we're kind of
So,
in competition with that.
I mean, we wanted to kind of go on stage and
But
do
it's
a
not about
live
that.
from the Love and Marriage show, but I don't think
Yeah, they
that
wouldn't
would
let us
have
do
worked
that.
this time.
No.
Hi,
We could probably win it again though. hands
oh,
down.
we could win it.
I mean, win it big.
But we have to let other people win it. I see Tina and Rick Spencer in the house. So good to see you. So our computer did not go live. We couldn't use the computer to go live for
Our
whatever
computer
reason.
is live, but we could not go live
We
with
could
it.
not use the computer to go live. So we're
There's some
going from
internet issues that are
our
going on.
our regular
As
old
always.
iPhone.
So we're just leaving out of Costa Rica.
Oh, Costa Rica, you guys. Oh, it was so lovely.
You see why I like Costa Rica?
Definitely. Like
how I said
a
I will?
mix of like third world feel, but
Ooh,
not really.
Larry Thomas.
Oh, Larry Thomas, thank you so much for the super
Thank you
chat.
so much.
Can you give him a heart? Heart.
He has heart. How can I give a man
Well, at least-
who is all heart a heart? That
Read
doesn't
his
work.
comment here. Here, let me get you Larry Thomas's comment.
Happy Cruise
Happy
Day
Cruise Day
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay. No,
You said let me read it, and then you read it.
you read it.
It's going away. It's fading away. Ah. Okay, happy Cruise Day Tuesday. Hope everyone is doing well.
Yes.
You take care
Cheers, Larry and Elaine.
of the pride
Absolutely. Have a great cruise.
for us and have a great cruise. Let's keep on
Let's
cruising.
keep cruising. Ta, ta,
We're reading
ta,
a
ta,
small
ta.
phone.
Yes.
So, but now you see why I used to say that Costa Rica is one of my favorite.
Costa Rica, you know what?
places.
Okay, so we went into the jungles of Costa Rica, and they have wild sloths just all over the place.
They're not tame.
All over
They're
the place.
wild. Yeah, it's like
And-
sloths go
Oh
wild.
man, we got to see 2 different types of sloths, the 2-toed and the 3-toed, and they look completely different. The 2-toed are a little bit more, they're a little
They're
bit
less
mo-
toed. And the 3-toed have more toes. They do look different.
They look actually very different. The 3-toed have a white around their eyes, and they're like they got kind of that cutesy kind of face. The 3-toed do. The 2-toed are a little more wild and
They
difficult.
look like Chewbacca.
You usually don't hold a 2-toed
Chewbacca
one.
on an angry day.
Yes, and Chewbacca.
Yes.
The 2-toed sloths are the Chewbaccas.
The
But we got to
one-toed
see them
sloths
both.
look even more angry, and the 4-toed sloths
They're hard to
actually
bang.
look like clowns.
Oh my
They're
God.
awesome.
Anthony, are you going to pretend to be a 4-toed sloth?
No, I don't have that.
We saw
don't have
them
that
moving
talent.
around. What we didn't see is them pooping because they only poop once a month.
This
once
is nurse
a
talk, by the way.
month.
Alert, alert. If you have,
Us nurses don't mind talking poop all day, every day. I'm so sorry, but they were so cute. Oh my gosh. Holly Ayer says she loves sloths. Hi, Holly and Mike.
Hi, Holly
They're
and
so
Mike.
sweet. Well, the 2-toed ones are not so sweet, evidently. but the three-toed one.
frog relationships as in toads. So they don't have two toads.
They don't have toads on them.
They have two toes.
Toes. And they were moving
Toes.
around in the trees. I loved them. Mary Ellen Dillon. See, so many sloths. Eduardo and Dennis took an off ship. So this was not a Carnival excursion, but we had heard about it from YouTube. Cruise Tips TV from Sherry Magal, the OG.
She is
So
the OG.
she is amazing. And we connected a little bit. I kind of had, I think I talked to them about this a little bit on our previous live stream. But, and I'm not just trying to name drop. I just, I wanted to connect with her about how what this is
Sherry's
about.
that way.
And so she gave me Eduardo's name, and Eduardo contacted me right away on Messenger. He was super easy to find. We had to just walk through the shopping area at Port to where where they could pick you up, which wasn't that far.
Yes.
And he
was
was
a
holding
vending
my
area?
no, where the vendors go. Past the
You were
vendors.
saying vent, so I
No,
was like,
past
it's
the
a vendor
vendors.
area, and you put a coin
No,
in a
well-
slot, and you pull the little tab, and out pops the driver.
No, the vending area is like the straw market kind of area. It was very nice. The people in that area had very good prices.
And for those that don't
Very
know,
good prices.
you can get all different kinds of straw or straws.
No.
Straws are allowed.
Oh, you are sassy.
The silicone or the
You
metal
have
ones.
you have the
or the
chewable
sugar
straw
one.
right
Yes, the
there. You
chewable.
have the chewable one.
Yes, the child chewable.
And it's solid. It's solid
It's
food.
back to where it is now. They don't have. They're getting the ingredients back in, but we're back to pre-pandemic.
Service was great, and the
fantastic.
food and flavor is good. We really like it.
The chefs and
I
the
haven't
sous
had
chefs.
anything that I haven't liked.
No, it's
I've
been
liked it
top-notch that way.
all of it.
Now, like we were saying, so the reason I say it's not quite the same food yet is because they've switched out. Now, the one thing it'll tell for me
Flat
that it's
iron
bad-
steak.
Flat iron steak.
Flat iron steak.
Flat iron steak is not on the menu.
They have
it's
this
a sirloin,
sirloin strip
which is a little
steak
bit
that
chewier,
is just not. We don't get it.
but it'll come back. It'll come
Yes,
back. I know.
yes. So Mary
Knowing
Ellen. So we went on this excursion with Mary Ellen Dillon, with
Yes.
Cute Cruisers Sarah and Bob and us. And since we had 5 of us, they took us privately. So he held up a sign that said Nancy Pike right outside of the cruise port, right as you're.
I mean, who knows her name?
And he did. So he showed us. We first went. First, we stopped and we looked at sloths alongside the road.
We looked at
So
sloths for
that
a while.
was just amazing.
They weren't on the road. We
No,
weren't
we
hitting
stopped
them.
alongside the road and
Yes.
then we viewed the
The
sloths.
sloths were in the trees.
And actually got to
They
see
weren't on the
both
road.
different kinds of
'Cause that's a
sloths.
dangerous thing.
No sloths coming down.
Sloths will take
the
out
only
cars.
No, the only time that sloths come down from
They're
the
like
trees
Hulk.
is to poop or to change trees. I
No,
think.
they're not like Hulk with pooping. They're just like Hulk on the road.
Oh boy. Anyway, so we got to see the two
Flipping
different,
cars and
two
especially the
different.
two-stroke,
I
'cause
don't
they
know if
look
they can.
mean.
You gotta talk louder.
Okay, I'm gonna talk louder.
So we got to see the sloths, and then what?
We got to see some monkeys.
No, what? By what? By
We didn't buy anything.
no,
Oh,
we
till
were
later.
on something that floated.
Oh yes, yes.
Talk
We-
about it.
We went from a boat to a boat.
We went from a ship
To a boat,
van
yes.
to a boat, and the
Very.
van was very
And the
comfortable.
van didn't float in water, but the boat did.
So we should probably let you know that this was a tour that was through, Eduardo was through a company called Your Lucky Tours.
Your lucky tours.
Yep, and if
With a
you look them
sloth
up,
picture.
they're right accessible by the internet, and you can messenger them,
Yep.
communicate with them, and then they send you an email. We didn't have to put any money down,
Nope.
and he was true to his word. He said he would meet us at
Oh,
the
he's
gate
phenomenal.
an hour
So-
after our ship docked, and
Yep.
an hour he was there with the sign.
So we went cruising on this canal that was built back in 90 years ago to ferry out the bananas throughout Costa Rica. If you guys don't know, the 3 banana companies,
Side
Bailey's
of them.
Colada, right?
Yes, he
I'm
likes
a-
the BBC.
I'm a banana aficionado. Dole, Chiquita, and
Del
and
Monte.
Del Monte.
Yes,
the three,
and we
the
got
three
to
names.
see the Dole plantation.
Yeah, we did. But you can't stop at the Dole ones because they will shoot at you if you stop.
Don't stop
I'm just
and
kidding,
pick
they don't
their
shoot.
bananas. But the bananas are kept in these blue bags.
Yep.
It's interesting to keep the insects away and to just let
Keep the
them
sun off of them
ripen.
and, yeah.
We got to try the bananas. We got to see bananas, like, and even the
Bananas.
flower of banana that hangs down, and then as the flower like blooms, bananas come out. It's so cool, you
It
guys.
is.
We got to, then we stopped at, so we did this river tour.
Which is really
This
cool.
canal tour. And it was really,
We
it
didn't
wasn't
s-
as buggy as I thought it would be.
No,
I
it was
thought it
really
would be
nice.
full of mosquitoes, and it really didn't have
Saw
many.
some lizards and some.
Yes,
some
we saw the Jesus Christ
liver.
lizards.
No.
No, the Jesus, wasn't it the Jesus lizard liver?
Liver.
All right, we're missing comments. Wait a second. Meg says she prefers Dole bananas. Mary Ellen didn't expect to meet the fish from the
The
canal
monkeys.
and more and howler monkeys. We saw
They
a
were
lot
right
of
in the
howler
canal,
monkeys. No,
swimming.
they were not. They were
Doing
jumping around.
backstrokes. One of them was.
Were they teaching you how to swim? I
No,
don't know.
no.
Don't
No, they were-
believe we got to see howler monkeys, and they were jumping around in the trees.
And they were howling at the two
And
toads.
tons of little birds. There was a bluebird that was really pretty, but it went fast, so fast. We did not see
Crocodiles and caimans.
but we didn't get to see those. And
Not grand
yeah.
caimans, just the caimans.
And then a fisherman came alongside our vessel and our little boat, and I thought, okay, why is this guy coming alongside our boat?
He's
Well,
gonna
he
sell
was
us some crabs.
Showing us the crabs.
He was showing us his crabs.
He had a whole haul of these blue crabs, and they were beautiful. Beautiful.
It's best not
It
to
was
play with
fun.
crabs. They're not a fun thing to
They,
play with.
they like to pinch.
Yeah, they're pinchy.
That was amazing, though, right? It was
they don't
so
quite
good.
understand.
I see Trip in Texas. Kelly is in the
Ooh,
house. Hello. Sharon
everybody.
at sea. Hey,
Hello,
Sharon and
everybody.
Jamie.
Hopefully we're coming through a
Oh
little bit
my
better.
goodness, I am so sorry. I could not stay for your live. You know, on a cruise, it was their live was during, we were at the piano bar. So it was hard to be part of the live stream at that time, but I missed being in Sharon at Sea. I popped in really just briefly, but I couldn't stay.
She
So
dropped in really brick.
briefly.
Yes.
Briefly. So good to see you, Sharon and Jamie.
Yes.
Um,
D&G Explorer.
See, D&G Explorer says, you sound like Greg and I. See?
Yeah.
See? Always kidding, that man. Larry Thomas, Masters Game, Karen Griswold, Patty Monk. Hi, Patty.
So after
Gina
we
Bird. Hello. Okay.
So
go for
after
it.
we went swimming in the pool with the sloths,
Pam S.
after we went swimming in the pool with the sloths, we then went to somebody's.
We went to Eduardo, our tour guide's cousin. He had to drop something off, and by that time we had already traveled about 45 to 50 minutes.
He's like, do you
to
guys
get-
mind if we stop by my cousin's? And I'm like,
Well, he actually asked, well,
let's
do
do
you
it.
want to see an authentic house? And I'm like, well, yes, I want to see that, but I am concerned about the time. We were really,
We were
not
trying to push
being with the cruise line excursion. We were mindful of the time, and at that time, it had taken 50 minutes to like get there by that
Yeah.
time. So I'm like, his cousin's house, we
oh my word,
got out.
That's an adventure all to itself.
That
And
was
I'm not kidding, I was-
amazing.
It was amazing.
He said he usually doesn't take people there, but they had an entire
Absolutely
garden
amazing.
of all kinds of fruits and different things to see. He had coffee plants, and you could cocoa plants.
Cocoa plants.
And you could suck on the
pod?
pod. Like he broke
They're like
the
gummy bears.
orange.
Serious.
If as soon as they
They
turn
taste like-
orange or yellow
They're
orange.
sweet.
Yeah, so as soon as they turn yellow orange, you can break them apart. So you break them in two, and then they're all gooey. They have these like
Like white,
gooey
like a white- gooey outside.
It's really gooey,
Really tasty.
but you can suck on it. He said, don't chew it.
Nope.
You suck on it, and it's like a sweet little treat. I really like slimy. It was like slimy, like chia seed pudding. And then evidently, and then they dry out the little seeds that are in there, and that makes cocoa up. And then we saw pineapple there. We saw all kinds of flowers. Lots of almond trees all over the place. Almonds, the sloths and the monkeys like to eat the outside of the almonds, and then they throw down like the seed part of it. So it's really interesting. That's what they like to eat. Awesome.
We got to go, so there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of fruit, a lot of different things.
Tons of fruit. What other fruits did we see? It was
mangoes.
He had like little herbs that he would show us. So one was several things that you would make into a tea, and there was mint, and there was citronella. He gave us a bunch of citronella to smell. It smelled just like citronella.
That way when you breathe, the mosquitoes don't come anywhere near you.
No, you goofy. But it smelled so good. It was National Park. I keep on wanting to say Chiquita, but it's you remember what it is? Kuita or something like that. National Park. It starts with a C.
I'm not very good with names.
Something like that.
Ketchup. I don't know.
Kuika, or I don't know, Kuikwa?
Kiwi.
I don't know, but it was a beautiful park. So we went into the park, and they have pathways all along the park, and it was along the beach, but you don't swim at this beach because the undercurrent would take you away. And actually, he said that many tourists lose their lives that way. So it was just a beach that you walk along. But we saw more sloths. We saw the Capuchin monkeys, Capuchin monkeys with the white faces, like a whole mess of those monkeys. What else did we see? They thought that I was evidently a tree or a leaf. Leaf cutters. Yes, it was so cool.
So if anybody doesn't know, the cutter ants, they actually cut little sections out of leaves. So they're cheese-eating ants. I mean, what's not to like about
Holly
cheese
wants to know if there were banana spiders. I did not see any banana spiders, but there was a lethal snake that the tour guide was like, I wanted to see it. And he's like, no. It's like, I guess it's a bright yellow snake that's like a type of a python? Did he say?
Anaconda.
No, but we didn't get to see it because he didn't really want to bring attention to the snakes. But they definitely have some lethal
Yellow
snakes.
anaconda.
Yeah, in the
Yay, wrong.
No, it was not. No, it wasn't. You saw it?
Yeah, it's just curled up.
You did not see it.
Yes.
You saw the snake?
Yes.
Did you take a picture of it?
No, I couldn't. It was going away. But it was just this big.
Oh,
You think I
missed
meant
the
this
snake.
big around? No, I'm just a snake.
Oh, I wanted to see the snake, but no snake.
It
But
wasn't an anaconda.
it was a delightful day. Oh, and then we got to stop by and have a little snack at a fruit stand that had all kinds of food. We had
The best fruit.
2 empanadas for $3, like yay big. No, they were bigger than that. They were like this. Stop it. Oh, so delicious. That fresh fruit. And then we bought some souvenirs, you guys. So we got people here. I was just about to fill in with our little souvenirs. I asked Anthony, I'll never need the souvenirs. Over. Brandy.
Yes. Hello.
And hey, get in here. You guys, scooch in. Somebody drink some of my drinks for me.
We tried to log in to watch it.
Isn't that working?
No.
Well, the internet is.
Don't get any more comments. So, yeah,
We have about 40
might be
people there, maybe.
spinning or not. So if you guys see Sarah and Bob and Dave and Brandy,
It's going to be a rough one. What you
say
get, you
hello,
get.
please.
We love
Say
you.
hello. Maybe, hopefully you see something, but yeah.
Sure.
So let's just, in fact, just like less than 24 hours ago, 23 hours and like a half
Yeah.
ago.
was a
Hey,
good
how
time.
was the Love and Marriage show? Did you guys
was.
stare?
It was
Was
good.
it funny? Even though I didn't win.
There's a couple that was married for 57 years, and let me tell you what a trip they were.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
always the old one. It's always the oldest couple that is the funniest.
She was
They are-
getting up going,
Oh my gosh,
so
that's gonna be me. That's gonna be me. And
That's
if, you know,
totally
oh man, it doesn't look like we're getting chat in
hi
here.
Pam S.
Oh, that is a bummer. Well, we're gonna just keep talking because we can't
We
see.
hope you're there.
All right, let's answer some questions. So Meg asks, why get down to poop if they're already up there? Gravity will do the rest. So Meg is asking about the
The
sloths
reason for
pooping.
this, Meg, is that they actually have
Poop
a
in the water.
no,
They poop in the water.
not always.
They sometimes.
have a
We're
spot
talking
that
about. We're pooping.
They have a spot that's
sorry.
pre-designated for this job,
I
and they
mean-
might have to travel. It can take a little while.
This is
And at
welcome to
0.01 miles,
Nancy's live stream. I don't even know if we're live anymore, so what does it matter? I
what it
can't
looks
see
like.
any conversation, so I think we're spinning. Oh, cow dang. There's 28 people in the house. D&G asked about roadkill
okay,
22. I think that's dying.
we're just jumping around.
Well, chat that you see. Oh, there's chat coming in. Can you guys see? Can you hear working? We want to, even if the, yeah, congratulations. Yes.
It says we're still
So,
live.
all fine. I wonder if I need to just get the chat like reset or something. I don't know.
That's fine.
I don't know. All right. Well, let's keep trying to talk. All right. If you see something that I need to talk about in the chat, do you have yours up?
No.
Oh, your chat is going though. I'm sorry for the chaos. Okay, it's kind of sort of working. Somebody's chat is
Usually
Dave
I'm
and
the only one
Brandy,
providing
and
that,
they
but-
Dave and Brandy had a fun excursion. What did you guys do? Come on in here. Get over here in the couch. Come on in. Oh, come around. All right, we're gonna hand off the torch. The
Torch.
the torch.
The torch.
The torch. All right, there.
Picking
All right.
Anthony out.
Get on in here.
I'm not out.
No, see, we all are here. Sarah, don't leave.
I think Sarah needs a drink.
Oh yeah, get your drink. I'm two fisting it here, and I just spilled
let
pomegranate on myself. All right, I'm
You don't
going
wanna
to
be
go with
between
this. Okay. All right. So how was your excursion? Tell us about it.
Very good. Went to the rainforest.
Rainforest. Do you
Sorry.
know which rainforest you went to? One of the
Sorry.
rainforests of Costa Rica.
Started with a V. I know
Started
that.
with a V. Veragua or
That's
something
it.
like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Veragua.
We're going with
Very
that.
rainy for it.
Very rare. But it wasn't raining today.
No,
That's
it was
all
really nice.
And it had been raining constantly for the last 3 days, so it was very muddy, but it wasn't raining today.
Very humid.
Very humid and
Yeah.
saw a nice waterfall.
Oh my goodness. How red poison dart frogs,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Tons of pictures of those. Is that not great?
Yeah.
That's something that we didn't see at all in our
Poison
rainforest.
dart frogs actually have little blow tubes that they actually blow darts at you.
Oh, don't believe him for a second. He lies. He lies all the time. In bed every night. You're still lies, says Mary Ellen Dillon. Excellent. Okay, thank you, Ellen. She sent us a little message.
We're just gonna keep
are
plugging through
we're
this.
just blind to what we're seeing. We don't see any of the chat, you guys. So if we miss your chat, I'm sorry about that. But you took a gondola ride kind of thing, right?
We did.
How was
No. But it was open air, but it really wasn't that deep of a.
so it didn't feel like you were gonna fall out.
no.
No.
It wasn't like a
It wasn't
ski
like
lift.
a ski slide or ski slope.
No.
No.
It was like a rectangular box,
Yeah.
basically, that was open.
Yeah.
But
You were secure.
there's benches to sit on in the middle, and you could. I was standing up taking pictures
Yeah.
over the edge, and it
And
really
you were
wasn't
with
bad at
Joyce
all.
and Mike,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that we were
Cruiseday.
like a George McCarter. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had
it
an
was
awesome
awesome. We got to
time.
spend the day with them.
Yeah.
Great,
So
great
did you
people.
go? So at the bottom of the did you go to an exhibit at all where they had like the butterflies and all and bugs or nothing like that?
They had a short little discussion about the ecosystem and all
Okay.
that first.
Okay.
Then walked 300 some steps. I did see an exhibit on
Bigger than most
reptiles and snakes. which
Oh,
is Dave's-
reptiles and
Dave's
snakes.
favorite.
Oh,
There's
really?
a theme going
Are
on.
you
What,
serious? Oh, he hates them.
reptiles and snakes?
Just
We
snakes.
we
snakes?
had
Just
a
snakes.
poisonous snake that the guide would not even show us. He didn't
Oh.
even want to show us. He said, "Yeah,
I
there's
saw
a
it.
snake over here," and you should have filmed it, Anthony.
It's going away. There's not much to see.
But I guess
You've
it was
seen
like
one
he
yellow
knows
snake,
that
you've
it was
seen
a
1,000.
poisonous snake because it was yellow, and he just didn't want to mess with that. So.
No, I should have done
Probably
it.
better off.
Yeah, yeah. So it was an amazing day.
I was
What
worried
did-
more about
So-
the clipper ants.
Yes, that you know what? The leaf cutter ants do bite. I was stepping over their trail and they started biting at me. I was surprised. I was like, I'm not a
Trying to
leaf.
train
What
us.
in the world?
Don't
But we
step on
saw
us.
them. Did you see any of the leaf? You didn't see the leaf cutter leaves on the
You see that?
like this leaf. You don't really see the ant that much, but you see this leaf just kind of like traveling along. I'm like, oh my word, that is so cool.
When you see them actually going at it, it really is cool. I saw an area when I first saw them. It was like 4 feet wide, and the whole thing was like these little pieces of leaves that were just moving across the ground.
Oh,
And it's
that's
like,
cool.
it's like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
And then you look and you're like,
Yes.
there's ants there. Okay, now that makes more sense.
Their trail because I was like, oh, I want to get a video of them, because I've never seen leaf cutting ants before.
Just come back.
Sarah,
Yeah, just
we
speaking
missed
of it.
you, but we knew exactly what you needed to have happen. Oh yeah, it's drinky time. So everybody has their favorite drinks. What are you guys' favorite drinks?
Probably the last one that we had, a tropical mule.
Tropical Mule. Yeah. So it is like Caribbean kind of like juices. It's got
beer.
ginger beer.
Ginger beer.
Yep.
It's a really gingery.
Yeah, it has
You
the-
can
it has the
tell
ginger
it's got
bite
that
to it.
bite.
Yeah.
Got ginger
To
beer.
it.
It's stronger than ginger ale, but
I
it's not
want
like
to try
super
one of them.
overpowering. It's-
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
We-
I
More or
brought
less
a
on a
margarita
Moscow Mule,
mix along with me
about
on
the
the
same. Maybe a
ship.
About the
touch
same.
more.
Nice.
So yeah, I got my own little martini that's made with a margarita mix and vodka, and then I have the impossible to hold pomegranate martini. So there we go.
It's
See if
pretty
I
It's in
can
one of
not
those
drip.
impossible messes.
It's terrible.
Whoever thought of that glass design? I mean,
Yeah. It's for the look.
it's like a
But-
plugged funnel.
I think that my favorite drink so far has been the pina colada. I really enjoyed the pina colada out on the sun deck when we're out in heat. I can suck that thing down like
Yes.
nothing.
You also like walks in the rain.
I do like I do like getting caught in the rain. You know what, Dave? You should grab that piano bench. I bet you could just grab that and sit on there.
Yeah, why doesn't you grab
want
it and
to.
move it?
You should just sit
Yeah,
at the
just grab it
piano
in there,
and
probably
play it.
wouldn't help.
Yeah.
Yes, no.
No. But then you could sit here. You could play.
Yeah.
There's a duck! Oh, there's a duck! What? There's a duck! Here, show it.
It's not a live.
Oh, it's a little baby. It's a
David and Chris Cross.
look at it. It's an Easter duck. Oh
It's an
my
itsy
gosh,
bitsy.
you guys, we just found a little Easter duck. Is that not cute? That is the cutest. And look at, they got the same tags as what I have. I love that.
That's adorable.
Congratulations. The Carnival Pride, David and Christine Croft. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. So cute. Look at it. It is a little, it's like a little ducky in an egg. We're traveling
lives for the
blind.
comments.
I do love the comments. It's how we like
She wants
connect.
interaction.
I want the, I
Mission.
don't know why I can't see the comments. I should not have pushed whatever I
Should not
pushed.
have done that.
I
Leave it
know.
alone.
Buttons.
I know. I'm gonna
Leave the
keep
buttons
on
alone.
trying to
Cancel the whole thing.
no, I don't want to cancel the live stream. Oh, maybe if I go, I can't get my comments back or
Where
anything.
does it go?
So
that way?
it should be able to. Station is locked. Hello.
Woo!
All right. Do we have? All right. Well, we'll just keep on talking. But all right. So did you guys get any souvenirs
No, we did.
with all of it? No. Not a magnet. Not a.
No, we tried a local beer.
Yep.
We
So
had a
did
little lunch
you
there,
did
but-
you got to try a local beer?
Yeah.
What's the name on the local beer?
Imperial, I believe it's called.
Imperial. How
Yeah.
was
that's
it
the
though?
It's
that's the
good.
national
Was it
brand
like
for
a
Costa Rica.
red-
It's like the try local, so.
So did
That's
you
made
catch
over in
what
San
the
Jose.
slogan of
Okay.
Costa Rica is?
Got it.
Did you catch their slogan?
I
know all
actually
it's
two
know
words.
that
Pure
plant
Vita?
Yes. Pure Vida is
La
their
Pura
slogan,
Vida.
and it means pure life. So I think.
Yeah, I got a few comments up.
So Pure Vida, that's the slogan. I would love to come back here to Costa Rica. It was very pretty. It's definitely got that mix of that like third world type of happy, like
Oh, it's more than
content.
that. They're just sweet. They're
Sweet
just-
people. Yeah,
Oh, they
Anthony has been to Costa Rica before, so
They're lovely, lovely.
lovely
They
people.
live that pure.
Well,
pure,
Eduardo, our
pure
tour
vida.
guide, was amazing. Did
Yeah.
you guys have a tour
They
guide?
live
Yes.
that
Yeah.
How
pure.
was he? Was how he entertained on the bus ride? So you had a long bus ride, like over an hour.
Yep.
It's probably about an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's,
Yeah.
and we had like an hour that I didn't expect, but it didn't seem to bother them.
No.
Did you notice how on the bridges you can only go like one car at a time for the
Some of
bridges?
the
So it
mountain-
was one way at a time.
Some of the mountain roads, we
Oh.
were going up to get the waterfall.
They have amazing, like
Tight,
beautiful
steep.
mountains.
Well, they have to
From the ship.
compensate the earthquakes and the heavy deluges that come down and wash out
Yeah.
roads and everything. So there's a lot of times they're trying to put those in just at the last minute.
So the bridges. We
Yes.
went through a ton of, and then he said, and this is a baseball stadium. I think it's Yankee Stadium.
Goodness.
And
Give you
oh, Linda Land! Oh my God!
Thank you, Linda.
that's
Thank you
sweet.
so much, Linda Land. We so
Give her
hello.
the chat now. She's not
Oh,
letting go.
fine.
Well, it's okay.
Janet
somebody else.
Travels in the house. Oh my gosh, LED. Hello,
read
hello.
now.
Oh, I get to connect with my people. Dewey Ski. Hello, Dewey.
Where's he going?
There was somebody else
man.
asking about what ports yet too.
Oh, good.
Lord.
Hang on a second. Wait.
It's a mermaid.
Wait a
duck.
second. Hang on. We got live action going on. Oh, wait.
No, don't flip
Oh, there
it.
we
No, we're gonna
We're
flip it.
messing the whole thing
No,
up.
I'm not flipping any. I'm not missing anything. My girl found a mermaid. Oh, you found it. Who's it from? Where's it say?
My cheaters.
Oh, it's okay. We can read it.
Is it
No,
same?
We can read it. Is it the same? All right, we're gonna flip it back. Hang on. Flip it back. Hold on.
Because we have to still talk about the drama of the day.
Oh, yes, we do. Okay.
15 minutes.
No, it's not from the same person.
Sarah.
So it's from somebody different.
Come
It's
on.
got the same.
Come on, get over
Got
here.
the same
me over here.
design,
You wanna see me.
but somebody
They do wanna
different
see
from
you.
Cedar Rapids,
They wanna see her
Iowa.
too.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
She should come over here and
isn't
sit.
that
She should.
cute?
That's adorable.
Look at that.
people need-
Little shells here. Oh, Sarah, that's awesome.
Oh,
I love it.
Sarah.
Okay, so Anthony has a little story to tell. So,
Story.
Hello, everybody. It's story time with Anthony.
all right, you got to speak up though.
All right, speak up.
So
All right.
Anthony went out.
What? Are
All
you
right.
telling the story or am I?
Anthony went out
Are
to
you
watch
telling
the
the
Pier
story or am I?
Runners.
Are
I'm setting you
telling the
up.
Story or am I?
Anthony
I
went
know.
out to watch the Pier Runners. Go.
Okay. So there's a couple of things we learned today. So first thing is that there was approximately 80 to 85 people who missed this very cruise on the Miracle
Were they Pier Runners?
or Pride.
Right.
The
Don't mess up the
Miracle.
name.
So there are about 80 to 85 people who missed this particular cruise, and because of plane delays, and most likely for some reason.
That were in the program,
Yeah.
right?
You think so?
I'm not
for
sure.
Yeah.
Fly to fun. I think.
For the fly to fun.
I believe, yeah.
So what in
So
a
San Jose is in Costa
San
Rica.
Jose, Costa Rica, which is the capital of Costa Rica, and they got a chance to stay at 4-star or 5-star. That there's some debate about that hotel to aboard on the ship with us and caught them up, which is very cool to hear.
Yes.
The Carnival is doing that kind of stuff. They're still getting to their fun, and being the fun
And it's
company.
like the third day of the cruise, right?
It's the third day of the cruise.
Is it the third day?
Definitely,
Yeah,
yes.
technically
Yes.
yes.
Besides embarkation day.
So then as far as watching, so then I went out later to watch for the pier runners. And there wasn't so much. We had one, oh, Hannah says cool.
Oh,
So it's okay. She popped in. Said cool. Cool. Hey girl, love you.
she's not listening to the live.
That's okay. Everybody else is. So the people who are here are getting the extra treat of this. All right. And so then the other thing is that so there was one of the excursions that went out was late in coming back in. Just barely made it, so they were actually after the time they should have been here.
After the time?
After. Her. There's a tur in there. Yeah. So they came in after, so that wasn't that big of a thing. But we were still waiting around, and eventually they pulled in one of the gangplanks, but not the other, and they were just leaving it there. But then all of a sudden, a ambulance, private ambulance, kind of drove up to the ship, and off came what I thought was the ship's doctor, because at first I wasn't quite sure, but then I saw he had a name tag on, he had the stethoscope, and then he was talking to one of the other officers that was down there.
So the rest of this is postulation, guys.
Well, no, so he had a tag, he had the stethoscope, and only doctors do the stethoscope. Nurses never do that, right? Nurses never do that.
Nurses have stethoscopes.
Anyways, this looked like the ship's doctor from the pictures that I've seen.
Nurses usually have the stethoscopes, and the doctors borrow
This
the
guy did.
stethoscopes
So he
from
gets
the
out of the
nurses.
ambulance,
Oh,
and nobody else did. And so basically we were like, okay, what's that? That was kind of weird. He came onto the ship, so the speculation at the time was, well, they brought the ambulance, because the ambulance stayed there, that he had brought the ambulance here for some reason, and that they were going to be carrying somebody off in an imminent thing. But that didn't
With
happen.
a knee injury from an ice skating accident?
Maybe. But I knew Nancy was in the room with Sarah,
Yes.
and she wouldn't let her cruise.
We had a
or she
lovely
wouldn't let her
time on the
skate.
balcony. Off.
Oh, she was saying somebody with a ice skating injury on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
I said I knew where she was.
I was safe,
Anyways,
somewhat.
so eventually though, the ambulance up and left, and we're like, okay, that's interesting that the doctor came back in an ambulance but didn't take anybody. But they were still waiting. So we're like, okay, what's going on here now? So what ended up happening is that we had another gal who came walking off the ship. Now she's somebody that I have seen around the ship. I think she's on the fun squad, but I'm not positive of that. I'm not sure her exact position. A backpack, and then out of the backpack she pulled a purse and then she put the purse on. And then they're standing around waiting, talking to this officer, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. I'm wondering if she's getting kicked off the ship. What's going on? We're going to start some rumors about her.
She
something
was
like that.
out of control. I understand.
idea. No, that's not the
she
issue.
wasn't. It wasn't.
We don't know.
no.
So anyways, so the deal is that she was sitting there waiting, and then all of a sudden she turns over and she's like reaching for something that's not there. So somebody comes out the gangplank, bringing a
Good view of all.
I have
of
a
this.
good view of this. I'm like,
He's
yeah.
seeing this from one level up.
I'm like, yeah, one level away from
one
them.
level up.
2 levels away from them, but it's really close. But they open it up and it's still got the wrapping on the inside of the iPhone and everything. It's brand new. And then she closes the box and puts that but then we thought about it a little bit more, and it started to make more sense because they give her this packet of information. Another person came up who was definitely some sort of
Okay.
government person
We gotta
in another
tie it
car.
up.
Yeah, somebody in another car came up that was some sort of a government person. They exchanged some papers. The gal got into the car and drove away, and we figured out exactly what had happened. So
what had happened according to
So
Anthony?
this is from the speculation crowd. It's
Truth.
always truth.
Absolutely.
Always, yes.
Crowd
So
speculation.
the crowd
always
speculation is that somebody on one of the Carnival excursions got hurt and ended up at probably some hospital or
knows. Their
medical
name
place.
might have been Nancy.
No, they weren't. And the ship's doctor probably went over to check on them to see whether they should be brought back to the ship because they could still travel with the ship. Probably found out that they couldn't travel with the ship, so the doctor came back without them with that ambulance. And then what happened was is that the issues that are going around that to make sure that that person is
I don't
okay.
think that actually happens. I don't think that the
I think it
actual
did.
ship will
I
send
think if the ship
staff off.
I think
to
if the
take care
ship
of people.
has an injury for somebody on an excursion, I think that they would do
I think
that.
it's crew. Maybe
I
it's
think that
crew.
because the reason I led this with what Carnival did early on was because I think it gets to the big heart of Carnival. And so I'm just going to give it to them again. So hats off again
Well, hats off to
On-
Carnival.
on the speculation, since I'm getting cut out of this because she
Totally.
keeps moving the camera this way.
Completely.
And I'm
Completely speculative.
But one thing we did learn, an interesting fact about a ship's doctor, we learned on one of the Behind the Fun tours a few years ago.
There you go. Tell
That
us.
the ship can sail without the captain, the officers, because there's other people qualified to do those jobs.
What?
The ship cannot leave port without
Without
the
the
doctor.
doctor.
Yep.
So they said if you're ever in a port that you like and you don't want to leave, the doctor.
And that's
But they
true.
can't sail without
Yep.
the captain or other officers.
Yep.
So you want to get that doctor?
You want to get that doctor off and
That's too funny. I love it. I love that. And you guys got to do a behind the fun tour, right? That's
Yeah,
what
we
they
done.
used to.
Yeah, we done the ship.
So that's my
Oh,
story,
yeah.
and the crowd is sticking to it.
All right. Well, I hope that you guys love to stick to it. Okay, we're gonna look at souvenirs now. Now it's
Uh-oh.
souvenir time with Nancy. That's what this next segment
Yeah,
is
I'm
called. Here we
Yeah,
go.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
I'm gonna give
thank
you guys
you
room.
so much for coming
So-
to the live stream. We really
Absolutely. I'm glad to
appreciate
be
it.
here.
While she's showing you the souvenirs, I will have the camera this way, just like she did with the video for
You're
the
so
story.
sassy. Oh my goodness.
We'll just-
All right. Hello. Hopefully we still have
Am
some
I still in
people.
this? Come on.
So, okay. So we have the Costa Rica money, but this
Did
is
we pay for that?
no, but we tipped him. He said it was our gift. So this is some
gift.
of the Cinco
Old.
Colones.
That's
So
old.
it is very old. It's old
It's new old money.
Costa Rica money, but it is new. And this is an Italian scene here. And he told us about the idiosyncrasies in that Italian scene for the money. So
Yes.
our tour guide gave that to us.
Such as, it's an old scene from like the 1800s, and it has an iPad in it. I mean, who had an iPad in the 1800s?
No, it does not have that. You lie. You lie. Okay, let's see some of the earrings that I got. All right, we got some earrings here. So these are for Hannah and Naomi. So there's a pair of earrings here. Let me
That's
pull
not a pair.
two
That
up.
was
No,
one.
I know. There's
That
a
was
pair
one.
of earrings. Ah, wait. I gotta get us over here. Okay, a pair of earrings there. I like that because they're pretty blue. And then this has a Costa Rica coin in it. So,
Also from the 1800s.
ah, wait, okay, there. So isn't that fun? So they kind of hang down and have that Costa Rican coin. So those are the earrings. Wait, boom.
The graphic.
But we're gonna keep on going because
As if you can.
as if we can. And you want to show
No, you
this?
don't.
All right. So and Eddie likes to have it. So it says Pura Vida, Costa Rica. So it's a gray baseball
rhymes.
cap. So that's what we got for Eddie, and the girls like their earrings. So we got those. And then for our Florida home, let me show you what we got. Oh, we got
lady.
this Pura Vida, Costa Rica. It's a plaque for the plaque house.
sloth plaque.
A sloth plaque. That's what we got. So that's everything that we got, you guys. So I think that we're going to wrap up this live stream and call
And
it
she's
done.
wrapping up this gift. Car's
Control.
getting tore down.
Over it all. And God bless you guys. Take care now. Bye. Get out of there. Stop. Bye. Take care, everybody.